It's 11/11 on November 11th, Veterans Day, and we're having our first HDG moment of reflection to honor all those who are serving and who have served and their family members, because you're certainly a part of that service when somebody makes that commitment to protect all of us here in this great nation. We have several veterans with us on this call. George, will you share with us where you served and where you were deployed and the tours that you did?
So the longest place I served was with the 3rd Infantry Division out of Fort Stewart, Georgia. I was with them for 5 years. I did 3 tours with them over in Iraq.
Amazing. Thank you for your service. And David Flower.
I served in the Marine Corps from 94 to 2004. And I was stationed primarily with Special Operations Europe, served all over Africa and Afghanistan.
And thank you. It's going to be hard not to get emotional. We have Miss Betsy. Tell us your story.
My husband did 21 years in the submarine service. He was proud to serve every minute. And my son did 4 years in the submarine service. And he spent most of his time under the water. They were so super proud to do it. And my sister-in-law is also a naval officer. I have a brother-in-law who was an Army officer and a sister-in-law who was an Army officer as well. So lots of military. So it's a really proud day.
Sarah, talk to us about your son.
So my son is he's been in the Army for about a year now. He is currently now overseas deployed, living his best life. My father also served. My brother also served 2 tours in the Navy.
Okay, and Jackie, you have a handful and then some.
Both my grandfathers were in, my uncles were in. My dad did 20 years in the Navy. My husband did 17 years, retired medically from the Navy, submarine force, just like Betsy. And then my brother was Air Force for, I think, 11 years, and then he got out medically as well.
My husband served in the U.S. Navy for 4 years. He's a bomb expert, CVN-69 flight tech. And Uncle Butch is also a Marine. He was actually in Germany for a long time.
Oh my gosh. Well, so thank you to Dan and Uncle Butch.
My dad was in the Navy 31 years. Started as an E1 all the way to Lieutenant Commander.
Gary.
I served with the Jordanian military. We served under the United Nations, Blue Hats. We worked alongside all the forces that came into the Gulf region at that point for that major war there. And I have an uncle actually who passed away through a fire exchange back in the days in one of the wars in our region.
You served right alongside. So in this past year, we've tried very intentionally to find ways to say thank you to those who have served. And it was actually an encouragement that we received from a front desk agent. And since then, we've done things like package care packages and write notes to folks who have been deployed. So we have 2 letters. And then this one says, thank you for the heartfelt message and all of the goodies. My sailors and I really appreciate the time and effort that were put into the packages. It has been a long 9 months on this deployment, and it means a great deal to all of us. It shows that no matter how long we're gone, we are not forgotten. I won't lie and say it has been easy for us not being with our families and loved ones, but we do not think of it as a sacrifice. We think of it as our duty for our country and to all those who have come before and those who will come after. Your love and appreciation keeps us motivated and on track. And for that, once again, thank you. We take the fight to them so they don't bring it home to us. So, good job, HDG. Yeah, so that was good. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the
republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.